Hi guys, it's Amelia here from nurtureandshine.com. Just doing a little video log for you today. Hopefully it'll be a short one. I just wanted to talk to you guys about comparison because I listened to a call last night from Mel Ambrosini and Jess Ainscough. Mel is from path2wellness.com.au and Jess from thewellnesswarrior.com.au, both amazing, inspiring, beautiful women. And their call was called Compare No More. And it was all about comparison-itis and how it's something that kind of has plagued us all at one point or another. And it got me to thinking about comparison in my life and how much it was one of the main focal points of a lot of my life. You compare throughout your whole entire life. In primary school, it was who's got the better stuff in their lunch or who's got the latest toy. And in high school, it's who's got the boyfriend or who's got the cool new top or pair of tinsel jeans, as it was when I was in high school. And then in adult life, people compare their relationships, they compare the way they parent their kids, or they compare their jobs, they compare where they live, a plethora of ridiculous negative comparisons that don't really need to be there. For me, the biggest thing that I have compared about in the past has been bodies, and I would look at everyone's bodies in magazines, TV shows, celebrity bodies, people down the street, my friends. And I'd look at these beautiful slim women and think, how come I'm not like that? And then I'd go home and I'd look in the mirror and I would stare at myself and hate on myself and pick. And I'm not going to say what I used to say because it's nasty and I wouldn't say it to my worst enemy now. But it was awful. But I was comparing me to women of different heights, of different builds, and I'm never going to be the same as that. We're all so unique. Like, even identical twins, they have at least one tiny little bit of difference. So it was pointless, me comparing myself. And I think I had to really dig deep and think, why am I comparing myself? And it came back to complete lack of belief in myself and love. And I know I talk about self-love a lot, but I truly, truly believe that it is the key to everything. Because for me, since I found a love for myself again, that's when everything changed. Like, that's when everything clicked and things became really beautiful for me. And I'm so grateful that I found that belief in myself. But the comparison thing is a difficult one because it's something that can just pop up. But you've got to know that it's not real and it's not necessary. So when it does come up, for example, if you're focusing on someone else's job, they've got what seems like a cool job to you, you're kind of stuck in a job you don't really like. You can't really get out of the current job, but don't focus on what someone else has. Focus on other things that you have that are awesome. So you might have a, cool creative hobby or whatever that really, sets a fire inside you. Focus on that. Forget what someone else has, because the chances are they're on a completely different path to you and they may be somewhere in the middle of their path, whereas you're still at the beginning. So it's like comparing two completely different cultures or two completely different books, really. You don't need to compare. And I think another reason why people compare is because of that kind of fear of themselves, and they don't really know or believe in themselves. So a really cool little way of kind of knowing what you stand for is to sit down and kind of write out your core beliefs, like what makes you happy, what inspires you, what you stand for and what you enjoy doing. Keep that and refer to it often and stand by that. And as long as you're sticking by what you believe in and what's true for you, you can't go wrong. And once you're on that and following that, you don't really need to compare, because everyone's totally unique and special, and you deserve to be celebrating your uniqueness and what's awesome for you. So if you're finding yourself comparing often the one thing, maybe it's about time you let it go, because if it's causing you that much angst, it's not healthy. You don't need it. Focus on, what's good for you and the people that are good for you and the people that bring out the best in you. So that's kind of what I've learned about comparison. Hopefully some of it is helpful for you. I know how hard it is, though, and I know how hard it is not to think about it. But I think the distraction tool is a really good one. So, yeah, hopefully this is a bit helpful. And hopefully you're all having a really lovely week. And you're warm wherever you are. It's pretty cold and wet here. I've got my Ugg boots on. Got a cup of tea. I'm nice and toasty. But yeah, have a beautiful week, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.